My name is Mia, and I am 28 years old. I was born and raised in a quiet town where everyone knew each other. Life there was simple, and rules were strict, especially in my home. My parents were deeply religious people. They believed strongly in discipline, honesty, and purity. From a very young age, they taught me that love was not a game. To them, love was sacred, and marriage was the most important promise a person could make. Because of these teachings, my childhood was very different from other girls. I was not allowed to date. I was not allowed to go out late. My parents always said, "A good woman waits." I listened to them with respect. Over time, their words became my own belief. I decided that I would wait for marriage. I wanted my first love to be my husband. That choice became part of who I was. When I went to college, I met many people with different lifestyles. Most of my friends dated freely. They talked about relationships, breakups, and parties. Some of them teased me because I had never had a boyfriend. They laughed when I said I was waiting for marriage. But their words did not hurt me. I felt proud of my values. I believed that one day, the right man would come into my life and understand me. I dreamed of a simple but happy future. I imagined a loving husband, a peaceful home, and mutual respect. I did not want many relationships. I wanted only one, honest and deep. I believed that patience would be rewarded. One ordinary afternoon, my life changed in a way I never expected. I went to a small coffee shop near my college. It was a place I often visited to read or think quietly. That day, while waiting for my drink, I noticed a man standing near the counter. His name was Alex. He was tall, confident, and well-dressed. When our eyes met, he smiled at me. My heart beat faster. I felt shy, but something about him felt warm and charming. Alex started a conversation with me. He spoke politely and complimented my dress. His voice was calm, and his words felt sincere. We talked for a few minutes before leaving the shop. That short meeting stayed in my mind all day. Later, I told my close friend Zoe about him. Zoe knew many people and had strong instincts. When she heard Alex's name, her expression changed. She warned me carefully. She said Alex had a reputation. According to her, he never stayed with one woman for long. He enjoyed attention and moved on easily. Her words scared me, but I wanted to believe she was wrong. I told myself that people can change. I believed that love could transform someone. Deep inside, I hoped Alex was different. Soon after that, Alex began calling me every day. He sent kind messages and brought flowers. He remembered small details about me. He listened when I spoke. For the first time in my life, I felt chosen. I felt special. I even believed that God had answered my prayers. Our meetings became more frequent. Alex treated me gently and respectfully at first. He spoke about the future and used words that touched my heart. I allowed myself to trust him. One evening, he invited me to dinner at an elegant restaurant. I felt nervous but excited. He told me I looked beautiful, and his words made me glow with happiness. After dinner, he drove me home. Before I left the car, he looked at me deeply and told me he could not stop thinking about me. Then it happened. He leaned forward and kissed me. It was my first kiss. I had always imagined that moment would come after marriage. I was surprised by myself because I did not pull away. The kiss felt gentle and emotional. When it ended, I felt confused. Part of me was happy, but another part felt guilty. I thought about my parents and the values I promised to protect. The next day, I told Alex clearly that I wanted to wait. I told him I could not cross certain limits before marriage. He listened quietly and then smiled. He said that if waiting was important to me, then marriage would come soon. His words filled me with hope. Only a week later, Alex made a shocking suggestion. He told me he had to travel to Las Vegas for work. Then he asked me to come with him. He said we could get married there immediately. He said he did not want to wait anymore. I was shocked, but also overwhelmed with happiness. My dream seemed to be coming true so fast. Without thinking deeply, I said yes. We traveled together a few days later. Las Vegas was loud and bright. Everything felt unreal. Still, Alex held my hand and smiled, and that made me feel safe. I wore a simple white dress. There were no guests, no family, no celebration. Just the two of us in a small chapel. We were married. At that moment, I believed I was the luckiest woman alive. But the happiness did not last. That night, Alex behaved differently. He drank a lot and spent time on his phone. He left the room often. I sat alone, feeling strange and uncomfortable. Something felt wrong, but I tried to ignore it. The next morning, he was cold and distant. Hours passed before he returned to the room. When he did, his words destroyed me. He told me he wanted a divorce. He said I was too simple and not suitable for his life. My heart shattered. I cried and begged him to explain, but he showed no emotion. Soon after, he disappeared from my life completely. He stopped answering my calls and messages. I returned home alone, broken and ashamed. When my parents found out, they were furious. They felt dishonored and refused to support me. I had nowhere to go. Only Zoe stood by my side. She gave me shelter and helped me find work at a small bookstore. Slowly, I tried to heal. One day, while working, I saw a magazine with Alex's face on the cover. He was a famous businessman, rich and powerful. Beside him stood another woman. The headline talked about his secret marriage. My hands trembled. I realized how much he had hidden from me. That day, I decided I would not stay silent. I visited a lawyer and showed him my marriage papers. He confirmed that my marriage was legal. With courage, I filed a case. I did not want revenge. I wanted justice. In the end, I won. The money I received helped me start again. I bought a small apartment and continued my education. I became independent. I was no longer the innocent girl who trusted blindly. Today, I still believe in love, but I understand it better now. Love without respect is not love at all. I am free. I am strong. And my future belongs to me.